Hello. So I'm doing another mental health update. I just got off the phone with my psychiatrist. Again, I see her through televisits, and sorry. Um, so I literally just like got to lay in bed here and have my visit. So um I primarily what we talked about today are symptoms I've been having. This morning I sent her a message of different physical, like different symptoms I've been having, and just wondering if like any of it's related to withdrawal because she's a psychiatrist and she's the one who would know that. Process of elimination, just trying to figure out like what's going on. So if I can rule out the psychiatric part, I can figure out maybe what is going on. So I sent her a message saying that like um I've been really, really nauseated the past few days. Um like feel like I have to like go to the bathroom all the time, and like I've had trouble focusing on things. I have these dizzy spells mostly towards the evenings, but like it seems like my vision just goes. And then like I was walking my dog a few nights I was walking my dog the past week. I'll just like start having a dizzy spell, and it's just really disconcerting. So I have all those symptoms, and like I just posted my last vlog is about nightmares. The nightmares are back. And so I mentioned that to her too, that like they're back even while I'm taking the prazosin, and I increased the dosage of it like she as she directed. So sorry, I'm just like really, really nauseated. I had dinner right before my appointment with her, and like ever since I ate, like I've been so nauseated. um so oh yeah, and I did take a pregnancy test last night and this morning, even though like I don't really have concern of being pregnant. But I mean, I know other women can relate, like just take a test just to know. And at this point after 4 kids, like I just get one from the dollar store, like that's fine. um only if one of those came out positive would I maybe like purchase a more expensive one at this point. So life after 4 kids. um so anyways, I am not pregnant. um so so I bring up all these concerns to my psychiatrist, and she gets back to me quickly saying, oh, we'll go over this more during our appointment tonight. So we just had our appointment, and she starts off um pretty much confirming. She's like, yes, 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 all of this is withdrawal. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I'm 2 weeks out from my last dosage of Cymbalta. um and um I've got about probably 2 more weeks to go until like I'll stop having all these symptoms. So yeah, even the nightmares, how I was noting that like they've come back with a vengeance. That is the withdrawal, and prazosin cannot, it's not designed to relieve those nightmares related to Cymbalta withdrawal. So like literally everything, the nausea that like you're seeing in this video right now, because I'm so nauseated, and like the dizzy spells, and just you know all these things I've been complaining of. It is the Cymbalta withdrawal, and she went over in detail with me about how these level antidepressants like Cymbalta affect your nervous system, your neuron hormones, which she says in the first place hormones are powerful as they are, but neuron hormones, which um um are related with the nervous system. This is how like the range and variety of my symptoms exists. So, and I was, I just laugh. I'm like, I was blissfully ignorant. I had no idea, because like my last psychiatrist, like when I got on the Cymbalta, it was just like very casual, like, oh yeah, you know, like we'll try this. And so yeah, apparently, and you know what's hilarious is my psychiatrist tonight gave me permission to go ahead and Google withdrawal symptoms of Cymbalta. She said that she did it right before our appointment just to like see what's out there, and she's like, it's everything on there. And I'm like experiencing almost all of them. So it's funny because I was messaging with a friend who reached out to me about her withdrawal and how like she was so sick, um and I was like, oh yeah, I haven't been hit by the physical. Oh yeah, well, it was my turn now. Um so I'm gonna be like any review you might see of Cymbalta on Google. Apparently I'm gonna do that after this video because I did my appointment and then the video right after while I'm in bed nauseated anyways. And it's like fresh. I want you guys to see fresh after my appointment, my thoughts and what I want to share. Um so I'm gonna Google, and if you Google uh do not take Cymbalta. If you can avoid it, don't do it. It didn't really do anything for me anyways, but like the withdrawal symptoms of it, I know for somebody like me, like it's just not too hot. Um, so I've got about 2 more weeks of um the getting the Cymbalta out of my system. So hopefully in 2 more weeks I will be relieved of these symptoms. Now, at the same time, I'm back on Zoloft, which is a level 1 antidepressant. I'm back on that 50 milligrams, which is, you know, it's a decent dosage maybe for some people, but for me it's like nothing. So it's at least in my system though. So my body, when the Cymbalta is gone, will have the Zoloft there, and then I'm seeing my psychiatrist in 4 weeks. So the Cymbalta I come off for those 2 weeks, and then 2 more weeks we'll be able to see where I'm at, clear of the Cymbalta and just on the 50 milligram of the Zoloft. So, and at the same time, I'm starting if you haven't noticed yet, or you don't know this, I started Beachbody recently, and I started my first week. I'm in my first week of the workouts. I signed up as a customer and a coach. The coaching for, you know, like the discounts, obviously potential for income, but like mostly it's another level of accountability, and it opens up more community for that motivation and like the accountability. Like for me, it's the motivation, like the positive thoughts and vibes and energy to keep going on this journey, like having like-minded, because like if you're really passionate about getting in shape, you're going to be a coach for the discount, and like to make that commitment to Beachbody, not as a coach necessarily, but like to have that title and have that access to the program at better rates, and then just to share it with people. So anyways, whenever you become a coach, you're surrounded by like-minded individuals, and you know, physical fitness might not be somebody's number one priority. Like my number one priority is my mental health. Among every way that we can be healthy, my primary focus is my mental health. So my physical health through Beachbody now is supplemental for me. It's just another facet to help me get to where I want to be emotionally. Um, so as I'm doing that, so my psychiatrist, I was talking about my development. So like I've got the Beachbody going, I've got like, I'm doing the shakes as Shakeology with Beachbody. So it's like a daily shake with all your like multivitamins and all these good nutrients that your body needs. So getting my body on that, hopefully I'll lose weight. So my psychiatrist noted that I have the CPAP machine. So getting that sleep and exercise is going to help me so much for my mental and emotional health. And she brought up, and I'm really excited. Like I told her, every time I've talked to her, it's like going through like a little gold mine. Whatever she says makes so much sense. It's just I wouldn't think about it unless like, you know, I'm talking to her about it. So she said that there are multiple studies of weight loss for those, and she brought up there are specific ones of people losing weight with the exact same rigorous factors and what they do in the studies, And the one difference is there are those on the CPAP machine and those without the CPAP machine. So those who have sleep apnea without the CPAP and those with sleep apnea with the CPAP. And those who are losing weight with the CPAP, all of them lose weight significantly faster than those who do not have treated sleep apnea. So I am really, really excited to know that not just my Beachbody, not just starting with Beachbody and doing exercise through that, but also the CPAP, like all this stuff I'm doing, it's just I'm doing one thing after the other to help me. And I'm just really excited about feeling better overall and just becoming a really healthy person. A healthy person for myself, but mostly like for my husband and my kids, because they're my number one. Like that's my life. Like they're my dream come true. Ever since I was a kid, I dreamed of my family, which is also a trauma response for another video someday. A lot of children in traumatic childhood, some of them experience the trauma response of dreaming of their own family, to kind of fix, in a way, to subconsciously fix the one that they have that's broken or like dysfunctional. So anyways, that was me. I wanted a married life, like husband and kids, since I was like 7 years old. So I'm like really sick again. So anyways, and like despite the trauma, like I think that's also part of my nature. Like I'm a very nurturing person, with great maternal instincts, and like I love being in a relationship. I love having somebody to love. And so I have my husband and I have my 4 beautiful kids, and I've got like my 3 awesome cats and perfect dog. Like I'm literally living my dream, and not my nightmares. I'm living my positive conscious dream. And just to know that I am doing everything, finally I am finding all these things to help me get truly healthy. I'm just really excited. I'm really looking forward to, in about a month or so, it takes time and it sucks. Like I feel horrible through the withdrawal, and just the fact that it takes time, like even after the withdrawal and being on the just 50 milligrams Zoloft for a couple weeks, we're gonna have to, like, I have to give that time for my body to regulate, and then we're gonna revisit how much Zoloft I really need. So fortunately, at the same time, I'm going to be losing weight, continuing with Beachbody, continuing to sleep well with my CPAP machine, and all the other positive mental health things, like seeing my therapist and working on my communication skills and, my coping mechanisms. So, it's, all good things here. So despite me, what I'm sharing with you right now, like I feel really, really nauseated and like just gross and whatever from the Cymbalta withdrawal. I'm really, really looking forward to about a month from now, like being out of these withdrawal symptoms, and just getting on the right track to where I need to be medicinally, for my mental health conditions. Because right now, like, yeah, I make the world of medicine looks really, really bad, because like you're seeing my withdrawal from Cymbalta. But some people do need it, and some Cymbalta does work for some people. So just not me. And this is all part of my journey and learning what works for me. So I hope whoever watches this, like if you are on your journey or thinking about your journey or just watching this for fun, whatever, that you'll see that mental health is different for everybody. And I really hope you find what works for you, so that you can be the best version of yourself and really just enjoy life. I mean, I know what it's like for life to be really dark, and now I'm experiencing what it is to be really awesome. So hang in there. And if you are experiencing awesome life, like, let's keep sharing the positivity. If you need positivity, soak it up from me. All right, you guys. Till next time.